I'm Lara from the Village Green Gym, and today I'll be doing your postnatal workout for the Women Like Us Festival. Just make sure you've got plenty of space around you and a drink of water. And we'll just start with our warm-up. So marching the knees. So just going to do a short warm-up just to get everything moving. And taking the legs behind. So curling the leg up. And we're going to bring the knee up and across the body to meet the elbow or close to. One more each side and sides. So knees coming out to the side. One more each side and we're marching. Reaching over the top, so reaching up. And we're coming to reaching round, so twisting the body a bit. Coming to look to each side. And down to the floor next. So bending the knee. So coming all the way down to the floor if you can, if not just a little bit higher up spine. And we're going to come to some squats, so standing up nice and tall, bending the knees, bringing the bum low to the floor, chest is high, core still. We're going to do a couple more here. And coming to some lunges forward, so nice big step forward, changing sides. And back to our marching. So we're going to do 3 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds of exercise, 30 seconds of rest. So plenty of time to teach your baby if you need to, or grab a drink of water. We're going to do 2 rounds. So the first move we're going to do is ice skating. So we're taking our leg behind, keeping it low impact, stepping behind. So getting ready for our first 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So taking the leg behind. So you can take it a bit quicker than this if you want. Or slower as well, to be fair. And we're just continuing on from the warm-up just to get the heart rate up a little bit higher before we move on to our strength section. 3, 2, and 1. So this is our first 30-second break. Little rest. I'll show you the next move, which is our 4 punches and a squat. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to squat down. So a few more seconds rest. So then we're coming to our 4 punches and squat. So 3, 2, 1, punching hard for 4, 2, 3, 4. Coming down, bending the knees, and again, so punching forward and coming down, pretending like there's something to actually punch there, like a punch bag. So we're punching nice and hard. Squatting nice and low, so lots of bend in the knees. 2 and 1. And we're ready for our next rest. So our next move is a side lunge. One leg's going to be straight, one leg's going to be bent. So we come over like this, coming up to the top, and over to the other side, and up to the top again. We're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Big side step over, coming up nice and tall at the top. Make sure chest is nice and high when we come to the top. One leg is straight and one leg is bent. Keep it going. 5 seconds left. Hopefully we get one last bit in, 2, and resting there. So round 1 done, we're going to repeat that again. So we're going to come back to our ice skaters, back to the beginning. So 5 seconds for the ice skaters, 2 and 1, and again taking the foot behind and coming across. We've got 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1, lovely. Getting ready, punches and squats again, so 4 hard punches forward and 1 squat down. Remember when we're squatting, we're bending the knees, we're not coming forward with the chest, we're bending the knees, thinking about bum coming down to the floor. Nice and hard with the punches. 2 and 1, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bending the knees and up to the top. We have got a few more squats in the next circuit. Last one, see if we can get the squat in, 2 and rest there. And our last one on this circuit is our side lunges. So again, nice deep side lunges, bringing the knee down to the side, bringing the leg over. We're getting ready again. 2 and 1, big side lunge, taking the leg over to each side, bending the knee. When we come to the top, we're standing nice and tall, shoulders are back, chest is high. This is the last one on this circuit, and then we change the moves. 2 and 1, resting there, lovely. So we've got a leg circuit next, and it's the same format, sort of. We're going to add a little bit more in. So the first one we're going to do a forward lunge. So we're going to stay in this position. So one leg's forward, the other one behind. We're going to bend the back knee down to the floor, come all the way up and all the way down. So 30 seconds on this side. We're going to have no rest and go straight to the other side. So 2 and 1, let's go. So bending the back knee down, nice and tall at the top. Just check that shoulders are back, chest is high. So this will work your balance as well as your legs. And sometimes after having a baby, your balance feels a bit different. So it's good to check it. We've got 3, 2, and 1. We're going to change the other side just by switching around and carry on. No rest. So if you're not sure where to put your hands, you can have them out in front, a bit like mine. You can have them onto your hips. Don't put them onto your knee, it puts more pressure through the leg. We've just got last 5 seconds on this. 2 and 1, resting there. Perfect. So our next leg move, strengthening, is our curtsy. So we're keeping our hips forward. We take our leg behind and we're going to drop the knee down to the floor. We come all the way up and we come all the way down. We're going to change the other side after 30 seconds. Carry on, no rest. So we're starting in 5 seconds. Make sure your hips are forward the whole time. 2 and 1. Take the leg behind and dropping the knee down. Again, hands can come onto hips or across chest or in front. Definitely not onto the knee. We've got 10 seconds left. We're going to change with no rest. 2 and 1. Change into the other side. Other leg comes behind and we're coming down. Make sure chest is high. Make sure shoulders aren't rounding. Last 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and rest there. Our last move of this circuit, our strength leg circuit, is our squat and a half. So we're going to bend the knees, bring and bum down to the floor. We're going to come up slowly to halfway, down to the bottom, and all the way to the top. And that will be 1. We're going to do 30 seconds, but only 30 seconds this time. So getting ready again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bending the knees, coming down, coming up to halfway, all the way to the bottom and up to the top. Ten seconds left. So 3, 2, and 1. Rest in there. So we're going to continue that circuit again. We're going to do one more round. So coming back to our forward lunge, taking a big step forward, and then bringing the knee to the floor. Hopefully your legs are feeling it a little bit, but enough to carry on through the next circuit. So 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Big step forward and bringing the back knee down all the way up to straight. Big deep breaths, making sure shoulders are back and down. Chest is high, core's nice and still, helping keeping us balanced. 10 seconds on this side. This is the last round. You should be feeling it a bit. 3, 2, let's get this last one in, switch the other side and go. Just a few seconds left. 3, 2, and resting there. Coming to our curtsy lunges next. So taking the leg behind and bringing the knee down. 30 seconds rest here. Might want to give your legs a bit of a shake out. So 5 seconds, taking the leg behind, remembering hips are forward, not twisted. And let's go, bringing the knee down to the floor. Shoulders are back, chest high, core's nice and still. And with these, you might find them easier on one side than the other. That's totally fine, just do what feels right. Maybe you don't come down so low on the other side. 3, 2, 1. No rest, straight to the other side, and let's go. Bend in the back knee, it's coming low to the floor. Hands onto hips or across chest. We've just got one more move for the legs on this circuit. 2 and 1, rest there. We're going to have a 30-second rest here, and we're going to come to our squats and a half. And then we're going to move on to a quick circuit on the core. A little rest for the legs. And we've got 5 seconds. 3, 2 and 1. Let's go. So bend in the knees, bum come low to the floor, halfway. So that one was a bit high. Let's keep going. Coming up. All the way to the top. So squat and a half. If this is feeling a bit much, it is the last one of a leg circuit. Just come to regular squats. You can miss out the half. We've got 3, 2 and 1. Let's finish off this last one because we're here. And rest there. So we're going to come down to the floor. I'm just going to bring the camera down a little bit. And we're going to do our core circuit now. So keep things the same. We're going to do 2 rounds. We've got 3 moves. So the first move we're going to do is our Superman. So my hands are underneath my shoulders, my knees are under my hips. We're taking our opposite arm and leg, coming down, opposite arm and leg. So the key here is to keep core really, really straight and flat. Think about having a glass of water balanced on your back. And we're going to do 30 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg come out. And we change sides. Thinking about the belly button pulling up towards the spine to help keep you really nice and still. We've just got 3 seconds left and resting there. So we're going to lie down onto back next. And we're going to do hip raises. So feet are going to push down into the floor. We're going to peel the back off the floor from the bum first, all the way up into a bridge, and then coming down from the top of the back to the bum. So it's nice and controlled, pushing legs into the floor, so pushing your feet into the floor. 2 and 1, let's go. So coming up and down. We've just got 5 seconds left. 2 and 1, resting there. So the last move we're going to do, I'm going to show 2 options. If your core feels like it needs to be a bit more chilled today, keep to this move. So knees are bent. We're just going to slide that foot away and bring it back. And then slide the other foot away. If that feels okay for you, instead you could do a version where your knees are bent and you take the leg away and bring it back. But that is sort of a bit more of an advanced move. So just take what option. So we're just going to start now on that beat. So either with knees bent and lifted up, or with feet onto the floor, sliding away. We've got 10 seconds left. 2 and 1, and resting there. So we'll repeat those 3 moves one last time before we have a little stretch. So coming back to our They're called Superman pose. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and we've got opposite arm, opposite leg coming away. So we're going to start in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Again, this is working core, it's working your balance. Really work on keeping your back nice and flat. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. So last 2 moves, lying onto the back again. We're going to do our hip raises. So lying down onto the floor. Again, lifting the hips up into the air and coming down, pushing your feet into the floor. Keeping core nice and still, hips really, really level. We're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Lifting up, hips come up high and coming down. Ten seconds left. Last move that we're doing is just coming up. 3, and 2, and 1. Rest in there. So the last move is our leg slides. So either sliding away with knees bent. And just because you did it one way the first time doesn't mean you can't change it for the second time. If it felt too much bringing your legs up, just keep it to the legs down version. Or you might want to take it up and come to this version this time. So whatever version's right for you, we're about to start on the B. Let's go. So sliding the legs away. And this might not feel like much right now, but it's a really good place to start. And then you can progress to bringing your feet up. Just our last few seconds. 2, and 1, and rest there. I will turn the beeper off. We'll just have a little stretch. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. We'll just do some circles round. And we'll come back the other way. And we will roll over onto all fours. Just have a little stretch out on the back. So again, hands are underneath shoulders, knees are under hips. We're going to bring chin to chest. We're going to arch the back up. And we're going to flex back the other way. And this time we'll do it with a nice deep breath in. So breathing in, bringing chin to chest, arching up. And flexing back the other way. And we will just come to sitting for our last few stretches. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. We'll take one arm across. Reaching up into the air and down the back. And the other side. Reaching up. And we're going to clasp our hands together, rounding off the back, pulling the hands forward, stretching out the shoulder blades. Taking hands behind, interlacing the fingers, shoulders back. Pressing one hand down on the floor, reaching over the top, stretching out all the side muscles, reaching over, and the other side. We are going to take one leg out in front. Make sure that leg's nice and straight. Reaching for the toes or as far as you can reach. We don't want to be overstretching after you've had a baby because we've still got lots of relaxing in the body. So you don't want to push the stretches too hard. So just to where it feels sort of comfortable-ish. We'll come to the other side. And bringing soles of the feet together, let the knees drop down. And with a flat back, bringing your chest forward towards your feet. So just makes a nice hip stretch. And we'll finish off by sitting up nice and tall. And we'll just take one really big deep breath, lifting up the arms. So breathing in. And we're all done. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Thank you very much. Well done, guys.